Vanderbilt, their offense is very gimmicky, and last year they were only gimmicks, trick plays, motions, weird formations, option plays, RPOs, and play action passes, and they can still do this, but they can get under center, drop back, and throw the ball like any normal team. They're a run first team, and that's just who they are. Diego Pavia is a great QB, and he has 1,200 yards, which is 19th in the country, 13 touchdowns and 3 picks, 300 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. So all around, he's just getting it done. Their running back, Cedric Alexander, has 250 yards and 4 touchdowns, absolutely popping off. Actually, I would not say popping off. Sorry, I forgot it. They've played 4 or 5 games.
I think they've played 4.
So for being a run first team, they're not amazing at running, but they do have multiple running backs, and their QB does like to run the ball. Their tight end, Eli Stowers, has 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. This team is going to have to play phenomenal if they want to beat Alabama, because they're at Alabama. Alabama's ranked higher than them, but they have College Game Day at that game. Vanderbilt's ranked, and there's actually attention at this game, and that's going to be very different, because last time Vanderbilt played Alabama, there was no attention to that game. Do I think that Vanderbilt can get this win? Yes. Is it going to be tough? Yes. I think this game is really going to be close, whether it's a 7-7 game in the fourth quarter, or it's a 41-41 game in the fourth quarter. It's gonna be neck and neck the entire game. I don't see a team pulling away, and if there was a team to pull away, I think it would be Alabama. I don't see this Vanderbilt team pulling away. Do I think Alabama is gonna win? No, and we'll get into that later. But do I think that if there was a team to pull away, it would be Alabama? So it's kind of like I don't think Alabama's gonna win, but if there were to be a team, no matter who I think is going to win a pull away, I think Alabama has that edge, and we've seen it against Wisconsin, and really only Wisconsin, because the Georgia game was close. But I think this Alabama team can really get a big win if they really do what they can do at the top level. But this Vanderbilt offense is just, no matter what their stats are, I think they can get this win, and it's just a feeling. You just have that feeling, and it's like, yeah, I feel really good about that pick. Alabama's defense, their pass rush is not great. 6th worst in Power 4. And that's why I think Vanderbilt has a very good chance. Not because their offense is top of the notch, but because they're Alabama's defense. And all you need to do if you're Vanderbilt is just not be the worst. And right now, Alabama's defense is the worst, and Vanderbilt's offense is not, and that's going to be the edge. Justin Jefferson and Dante Lawson are the best players on the defense, but their linebackers did not play well the last game against Vanderbilt, and they're very gimmicky offense, which a lot of RPOs, a lot of runs, a lot of just crazy stuff. And I think Alabama might be able to contain that, so Vanderbilt is going to have to do a little bit of out of the element, but because their pass rush is just not great, I think that they'll still be able to run the ball well. I think Diego Pavia and the pass offense is going to have to step up in this game more than they have to, but I think Alabama's pass rush is not going to be happy with how they've played, and I think they will step it up. I still think that Vanderbilt can do what they have done all season, and I think that they're going to get this win, and I'll go into that after Quinn talks about Bama offense and Vanderbilt defense.
Yeah, I just want to quickly touch on what JT said. Last year, they basically only ran trick plays and just random motions, weird formations, and option plays, RPO, play actions, whatever you want to call it. And then if you get to 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, you're like, wow, Vanderbilt either has to do something really creative or just hope for a miracle, because they're not gonna get this first down by just traditional drop back pass. And that's what changed. They can get under center and drop back with Diego Pavia and pass the ball normally. Like, they haven't been able to do this last year, and I think that's the biggest improvement. I think Diego Pavia is an excellent quarterback, but on the other side of the ball, Ty Simpson is 2nd in Heisman odds, just behind Dante Moore from Oregon. He's one of the best quarterbacks when he's not under pressure. He is the sixth best quarterback according to PFF with a clean pocket. Last week, he was only pressured 5 times of his 40 dropbacks, and he was elite. He looked like one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Their offensive line has been very good in pass protection. Caden Proctor, while everyone wants to talk about that catch he had, which I hope there's more of, he's a great offensive lineman, great player to protect Ty Simpson. Their running game still hasn't been there. Getting Jam Miller back, he didn't play super tremendously well, but Alabama still got out a win. Ty Simpson is effective in the running game, but they like to pass the ball. Of course, they have Jeremy Bernard and Ryan Williams, who, you know who they are. They're great receivers. Vanderbilt's defense, however, this is much improved from last year. They have, according to PFF, they have the 12th best pass rush, 19th best pressure rate. They have a 37.6 pressure rate, and 13th in coverage. Their defense is good. They're not going to shut down Alabama's offense, but I think they can limit them a little bit. But I just think Ty Simpson, he's going to have another elite game. This might be the best pass rush he's seen so far, and I think this Alabama offensive line is going to have their handful, but I feel like that this is going to be a pretty even matchup, a good offense against a good defense. So ultimately, JT, who do you have winning this one?
I'm going to be taking Vanderbilt to win 38-34, a very narrow win, and like I said, being a very tight game all throughout. But if there were to be a team to pull away, it would be Alabama, but I think that's not going to happen, so I have Vanderbilt.
Yeah, I feel like my gut just wants to go Vanderbilt. I feel like Alabama, I know they're a good team. I just feel like Vanderbilt's going to win this game, and ultimately I think it's going to come down to whoever the best quarterback is. I think that might be Diego Pavia. I think this is going to be another high-scoring game. I have Vanderbilt winning this 41-38.